The four basic market structures are perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly or pure monopoly. They differ in a number of ways. The number of firms in the industry, the influence of a particular firm over price, the extent to which product is differentiated, advertising can differ, and entry into the market can differ. Perfect competition has many firms in the industry, so many in fact that no one firm has any influence over price, and the products are perfectly substitute for each other. There is no product differentiation. Since no product differentiation exists, advertising doesn't occur. And the final characteristic is that entry into the market is easy in perfect competition. We don't have any perfect examples of perfect competition, but the one that may come closest is truck farming, where truck farming refers to farmers with small farms who transport their crops to markets. They may be farmers market or wholesale buyers in their small trucks. Monopolistic competition has many sellers, but each of them has limited influence over price because the products are differentiated. Since products are differentiated, we often see a fair amount of advertising, but again, in this structure, entry again is easy. Examples are numerous. Gasoline stations, women's clothing, which is referring to women's retail stores. There's lots of gas stations in Richmond. They're all a little bit different. Locations vary. Sometimes services vary. The kind of gas they carry varies. Did it for women's clothing. Lots of stores, but they're all a little bit different. Different prices, different quality, different locations, different levels of service. Oligopoly is a few firms, which means the firms have some influence over price. In some of these oligopolies, we have a fair amount of differentiation. Some, the product is fairly standardized. Again, with differentiation, you tend to get some advertising. One big difference between oligopoly and the first two is that entry now becomes difficult. Examples are probably the automobile industry, where we're talking about the manufacturing industry, Ford, GM, Chrysler, Volvo, Toyota, and the aluminum production industry. Pure monopoly, we have one seller. Since that's only one seller, they have extensive control over price. There's only one product, which means there's no product differentiation. There's no reason to advertise, and entry is almost impossible in this pure monopoly setting. Again, we don't have any great examples of that, but a reasonable example might be what is referred to as city water. Another example might be the the electricity you buy for your home from Dominion Virginia Power. This structure has several implications. What are the biggies? What are the biggies here? Oligopolist, since there's a few of them, they're going to be interdependent. The action taken by one firm will affect both its own profits and the profits earned by other firms. This means they'll face a tension between rivalry and cooperation. We will talk more about that rivalry when we get to game theory. The ease of entry and exit in perfect competition and monopolistic competition make it almost impossible for these firms to earn above normal rates of return in the long run. Entry and exit will drive rates of return to whatever is normal in the long run in those two industries. The industries that have the potential of earning long run rates of return above normal would be oligopoly and pure monopoly because they have barriers to entry.